Rabbit and Gina podcast.
Remember the other day you were talking about how you tried to impress a young girl when you were young and you told her you could play the bass? I was thinking about this.
Oh, my God.
You rang her up?
Told her I could.
Yeah.
I did play it.
How old were you?
What are we, 12? Maybe 11 or 12 on the home phone, dragged the lead down the hallway when sat in the hallway and closed the hallway door.
Yeah.
Mum, hang up the phone. I'm on the phone. Yeah, so anyway, I just got this bass guitar. Just started playing. Want me to play a little bit? Hit play on the song. You can call me Al right at this point. Yeah, it's just a little thing I've been working on.
And then she said...
Play it again. That's awesome. Do it again. Come on, 'cause I've got to rewind the tape. Hang on a second. Hang on. Take the phone out of the room, go and put it down over there, go back to the tape deck, rewind it, get it ready, go back, pick up the phone again. All right, I'm ready to do it. I just had to warm my fingers up.
Well, when you told that story, it reminded me of a true story. Your story.
That's a true story?
Yours is true. So
A true story?
It's a true story.
It's embarrassing, but
you
it's
weren't
true.
actually playing the bass. So you know, our son Jackie is a musician, and
Does he play everything?
Yeah.
He strikes me as an everything.
yeah, he plays drums,
Yeah.
bass, banjo,
Trombone?
guitar. Not trombone, no wood instruments, but anything with strings.
What's he got against wood instruments?
Nothing. It
Well,
just-
the way you said that was like he's got a
No,
thing.
no, he doesn't.
No wood instruments.
I didn't say
I've told him.
that.
There'll be no wood instruments.
I think that's a different department. I think it's a different style of human who plays the ones that play the wood instruments.
What's wrong
you
with
know,
those humans, Gina?
Nothing. They're just
My
different.
God.
So he plays a lot of things. And remember, I told you we got him a bass for his birthday in January that we found. There were none in
Oh, I
Australia.
didn't know that was a bass guitar.
Yeah, there were none in Australia, and the only way we could get one was to order it, and it wasn't going to get in until March, and his birthday's in January. And we just stumbled upon a music shop when we were on holidays up in Port Macquarie.
That's right.
And surprised him. It was so cool.
It was
'cause
that
he didn't-
exact one.
It was the exact one that he
you couldn't
wanted.
find.
Yeah, we couldn't
right.
believe it. It was like one of those things. But last year, because him, really wanting a bass, because he does a lot of demos and records artists and stuff like that. He's a little
Right.
record producer. One of my longtime followers contacted me, and she wrote to me and she said, Gina, I found this. It was like an old. It's an Ibanez bass, a really good one. I can't remember.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
it was underneath her bed. It had been there for years. She thinks it was probably 1963 or something.
And then did she go, here, I'll play a bit for you.
Whoever she does, I'll be on to her. Anyway, she said she wrote to me and she said, "Look, I've been thinking about it. If there's anyone I would like to have this, I'd like to leave my very expensive early 60s bass to your son Jackie.
What do you mean leave?
Leave it to her." Leave it to him in her will. And I said, Jackie, you won't believe what's happened. What this lovely lady has decided, out of everyone she knows, she thinks that you would like it the most, in that you love it. And Jackie goes, how old is she?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. God, if he said, where exactly does she live?
Yeah, look, she's only about my age. I said, you've got to be waiting a while.
The Rabbit and Gina podcast.
My wife's birthday yesterday. I didn't even say happy birthday to her on the radio. I realised that as I was driving home. And then I thought, she's not listening anyway. Well, she's busy. Last night around the dinner table, I was talking about how I was like, how's Double It Up this morning? Did you hear that? And they went, what? And I was like, did you hear Karen on Double It Up? Like the massive thing. And I looked at their faces and then I went, you guys know what Double It Up is? No one in my family has heard the game. Double It Up.
So they get to hear you all the time at home. They're like, yeah,
Yeah,
whatever,
but I don't
Dad.
play games and give away prizes at home. Maybe I need to start doing it.
Maybe,
Get them
to
a
pick
bit-
up their interest.
Get them a bit more, engaged with Dad. But no, they tried to tell me that, it's frantic, busy, crazy time, 7:20 in the morning, running around, getting ready for school and stuff.
Yeah, it is.
So, well, that's no excuse. We've got like 5 Google Minis through the house.
Just have them all on.
All you have to do is say, hey, Snoogle. I always have to say Snoogle because otherwise I set off everyone's Googles.
I know.
Although, whatever. Let's do it. Hey, Google, play Star 104.5. Just made everyone's Googles do it. That's what I do when I get home. So I'll when I get home, because it just knows that I like Star, when I get home, I say, hey, Snoogle. I'm so used to saying it now. I say, hey, Google, put on the radio on all speakers, and then it just plays on all of my devices. It just streams
so
Star.
cool.
So I need to teach the family that that's what they can do and listen to Dad on the radio, maybe.
Exactly.
Anyway, so yes, I brought up Double It Up, and that's why I was saying I don't need to worry about saying Happy Birthday to Savaloy because
She wasn't listening.
she's not going to hear. Other people would hear it, but then again, everyone at her school, so she's a teacher, and all the teachers knew that it was her birthday because she spent all of Sunday baking cupcakes, brownies,
Yum.
cookies, all this stuff to take in for her own birthday.
Oh, is that what you do?
I thought that was something that you did as a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to supply the class with things. But anyway, they all loved it.
I bet.
And I know this because I said to you as we were going to leave here yesterday, I was going to go and buy some flowers down at because what's Boydita? Boydita.
Yeah, right near here.
They're right downstairs.
Yeah.
And I said to you as I was leaving here, I was like, what was the thing I was going to do? I parked my car at the newsagent in the morning because I've been meaning to pick up a parcel for my dog for days. So when I drove it in the morning, I parked at the newsagent so that I would have to walk back to my car right outside the newsagent.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
Very smart. Got the best park.
Yep. Nowhere near work, but yes, for later. So, but then I was like, what's the... Gina! I did something like that. I'm like, what's the other thing? There was something else I needed to remember to do. And you said, have a look at my small tyre on my car from when I got the puncture. And I went...
You did say that when we left. You
Must
said,
have
I want
been
to
it.
come down and laugh at your tyre.
Oh, so I had planned on doing it.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so you were being helpful. So anyway, I went and laughed at Gina's tyre. Then I went and picked up my parcel for my dog, and then I drove home, and then I got home and went, ah! Then I texted, Gina! Flowers for me wife! It's her birthday! And I believe Gina went, lol. Or something. I don't know.
Did you remember to get them?
That was
eventually?
well, I came back. I
Good.
came back because I was about to go and do a whole bunch of water blasting and I was going to get covered in mud. So I went, all right, back in the car. Came back across, got the flowers, complained to them about how many options they have. I was like, what is she like? I said, flowers. There's so many options. I don't know. Why don't you just have like one bunch and everyone just gets that one and it makes it a lot easier.
The husband bunch.
The husband bunch.
Yeah, the ones that are sure to please the wife bunch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think I got those ones.
Yeah.
And I went round to a school. I'd called the school. So now you can have people visiting the school. Kids have the masks off and stuff as of yesterday.
Oh, wow.
So I went and checked in and then I went to her classroom and I could see her on the mat with it's all like what are they, year 2 I think, and they're all sitting down on the mat all in a circle and there she is up at the whiteboard writing things up, and I reached my arm in and I went, and she says, oh, hello, and I put my finger across my top lip because that's when I go into full incognito mode like a moustache, and I went,
I can't even recognise you right now.
yeah, oh no, it's me, Gina.
Oh,
Gina, it's me. Then I put this across my lip,
Yes.
and then suddenly my voice changes. It's a little bit Sean Connery-ish. And I yelled through the door, yes, good morning, a delivery for the birthday girl. Just like that. And then I stuck my head around the corner. The look on her face said, not now. But I'd gone too far. I got
You
this
can't
big
take it
bunch of
back.
flowers,
Yeah.
the husband bunch. So I walked on through the morning, kids, and then she made them say good morning to me.
Aww.
And then one of the kids said, "Wait, if he's Mister, and are you married?" And I said, "No, I'm her son." So essentially what happened here, and I found this out later in the day, I was like, so I got a real vibe from you that it was not like great timing in the classroom or something. She's like, oh my God, we had just had massive meltdowns with all this stuff going on. I'd sat them down on the mat and was about to sort all this out, and then in comes a labradoodle. Hi, kids! What a spanner. She was just trying to rein all these kids. It's rainy weather. They're all trapped inside.
yeah.
They're all losing their minds. And then I come bouncing through the door.
Like a little ray of sunshine.
Anyway, yeah, she said she looked at the flowers all day and she did love them. But I gotta call through in advance next time. How's things in the classroom? Is now a good time.
The Rabbit and Gina podcast.
Do you have one, Gina Jeffries, a dehumidifier?
No, I don't.
Goodness. This is something that it will, if you get one, it will change your life.
Really?
I borrowed our neighbours one once.
Yeah.
They must have been talking about running it in there, and I went, just like you, what's that? What's that? Well, I presume it makes it less humid. Didn't know I needed it. They told me about how satisfying it is that it's got a storagey section in the bottom and it sucks all the moisture out of the air, puts it in the storagey thing at the bottom, and how this thing fills up. I borrowed theirs for a couple of days. Maybe it was more than that. Definitely it was as long as until they came and went, hey, can we have our thing back?
Did you go, what thing?
What thing?
What?
Dehumid. I don't even know what one of those is.
That wasn't me.
Standing there blocking it like it's behind me and running, and I'm blocking it with my legs. No, it must have been one of the other neighbours. You sure it wasn't the guys on the other side? Oh my God, this thing was amazing. So I went and bought the exact same one as theirs because I'd trialed theirs. Gina, it sucks out the. You hop into your bed and the sheets feel dry.
Really?
And you didn't even know they didn't before.
Because in this weather, I noticed a couple of days ago, just walking into our house, the air conditioner wasn't on, and it kind of smelt a little bit like wet towels, even though it wasn't, just from all the rain.
Yeah.
So I think we need one.
I feel it on my couch. I go in and I go to sit on the couch and go, and it splashes. When I sit down, it splashes all up on the walls. And then I get up and I walk off through the room. And I went, I wonder if there's a bit of humidity in the room. Man, I love this thing so much.
I've got to get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Because you know what it does.
No.
So it's got the storage tank, probably holds 5 or 6 litres in it,
Wow.
in the bottom of this thing. And there's nothing more satisfying than hearing beep, 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 beep. And you go over and it's got FT written on it. Full tank.
Full tank.
Full tank rabs, that's what they call me. And you pull this thing out and it is chockers with water and you go, good on you, mate. You
Yeah.
sucked that out of the walls.
Well done.
The bed, the carpet. Oh, in times like this. So I'm thinking of actually popping it outside today and
Give it
just,
a real workout.
just giving it a run and you'll notice it. You'll notice it across the day.
You're going to help the Central Coast.
Just the Central Coast.
Yeah.
If you notice later, it's a bit drier,
There's a lot of humidity at the moment.
isn't
There
there?
really, really
How's your
is.
hair going?
Fuzzy. How's yours?
Oh, you had me really concerned the way you really gave it someone that F at the start of that. How's your
Fuzzy.
hair going? Fuzzy.
Fuzzy. I was torn between fuzzy or frizzy. But yeah, you know.
No?
You know that feeling.
Oh, my eyebrows are so they're out of control.
Your chest hairs go, woo!
Zing! It's like I've teased them. So there you go. Look, I could be a spokesperson for
You
dehumidifiers.
could. Yeah, you could.
My name is Rabbit, and I endorse dehumidifiers. There.
The Rabbit and Gina podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.